Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad, Peep Squad. Hit that notification bell on each and every time I drop a video, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation between Kenya Moore and Quad. It went down on Watch What Happens Live. It seems like Kenya Moore and Quad went into this interview and they had a little tit for tat, and they was really not feeling each other, and it came out. They couldn't hide it no more. I was like, ooh, that's how it is, baby. Oh yes, it is. So let's start it off. They started off talking about Marc, and Marc showing a clip of Marc actually supporting NeNe Leakes and having her back and like NeNe Leakes, and he thinks she's a nice person. She reached out to him, she talked to him, she gave some support, and he likes her, and he don't care who knows. And he's telling everybody at the table at Real Housewives of Atlanta that he likes NeNe, and half of the people at the table don't even like NeNe. So Kenya Moore was like, oh no, hold up, wait a minute, buddy. And she was like, do you remember what NeNe said, that I was a buffalo? I looked like a buffalo when I was pregnant. And he was like, yes, that was wrong, and everything else like that. But she reached out to you and tried to apologize to you. And Kenya Moore was like, no, she didn't. He was like, well, anyway, it was wrong, but I like her. She's a nice person. I was like, damn. And then the cameras turned back onto Kenya Moore, and she was asked by Quad, how does that make you feel to see that your husband don't have your back? And Kenya Moore was like, let Andy answer the question. I was like, ooh, shade all day, every day, baby. Kenya Moore was like, yes, this is Watch What Happens Live, not Sister Circle, and not you interviewing me. Quad was like, huh? What? Okay, yeah, let's let Andy answer the question. Andy was like, I was going to ask you the same thing, Quad. I was going to ask you the same thing, Kenya. And Kenya was like, Kenya was like, oh, Kenya didn't want to hear that. I was like, OMG, what is going on? So basically, Kenya Moore did not want to be asked a question from Quad because she feels a certain type of way about Quad, because Quad was laughing at her situation with her mother not opening the door when she came to her house. And also, Quad was actually with Sheree when she was making fun of Kenya Moore or laughing at the situation, and Kenya Moore didn't appreciate it. And Kenya Moore said on Watch What Happens Live that she ain't gonna never forgive Marlo Hampton. So we know that Quad has a slim chance of being cool with Kenya Moore. It is what it is. But also on this episode where you see Quad and Sheree, they were shading Kenya Moore too as well. So that's more than one time that Quad has shaded Kenya Moore, but it is what it is. And I don't know why Quad was surprised that Kenya Moore was shading her, but Quad was ready. She was here for it. And Andy was like, come on, what's going on? And so Quad was like, you know what, I'll just wait till you come back onto Sister Circle and I ask you that question, because I guess since Andy's the host, you want him to ask you the question. And Kenya was like, yes. and Kenya Moore was like, oh, I love Sister Circle. And Kawhi was like, I know you do. I know you love Sister Circle. Like, ooh, yes, I got my own show, baby, and I'm on Married to Medicine at the same damn time. But she didn't say that, but I know that's why she said it like that. And then Kenya Moore turned around and said, oh yeah, it's a cute show. And when somebody say your show is a cute show, that means basically it's cute, but it's no big deal. It's little. It's not big. Oh, she says it's a cute show. I was like, Kenya Moore, what are you doing, girl? And Quad was like, And so then there was asked the question to Kenya Moore, like, why so much shade towards Quad? Why are you shading Quad? And she was like, we got some history. We got some problems. We got a situation. And Quad was like, so what is it? Tell me. And she was like, you was making fun of me or laughing at me or shading and so many different words when you was over there chilling with Sheree, when you was over there hanging with Sheree. And she was like, so what did I say? What went down? Roll the beautiful Bing footage. Kenya Moore was like, roll the footage. And then they got the footage, but they didn't show the footage. And the situation was that Quad was, chilling with Sheree, and Sheree was beefing with Kenya Moore. And they was talking about the situation with Kenya Moore's mother not opening the door, which is a hard thing to face and go through. And Quad did apologize to Kenya Moore, but Kenya Moore was like, And also, Quad was like, speak your mind, say what you need to say. The people want to know. The people want to know, baby. And so Quad was like, I seen you at the BET. It was cool on the red carpets. And Kenya Moore was like, yeah, it was cool on the red carpet or whatever the case is. But after that, I thought we was okay, and then I see you shading me with Sheree. You was shading me, and then that's when Quad said, you like my husband, like you said some nice fun things about my husband, like you fond of my husband and whatever. And Kenya Moore was like, yeah, well, I can't be, like, he's a good person. I am judging what he did to you or whatever happened to your situation, but I like him. I was like, ooh. But at the end of the day, Quad apologized and they cool now at this situation. But it is what it is. We'll see what's going to happen next with this. But Kenya Moore was not playing. She was like, you ain't going to ask me no question. And Quad was like, you ain't going to read me for filth. And so it was cute. So we'll see what happens next. Maybe we will see Kenya Moore back on Sister Circle or on Sister Circle on the Cute Show. I was like, yo.